G'day there, a quick video to detail what I'm going to call phase 2 of my KITT replica build. You get these cars to a certain sort of state and you sort of think, well, that'll do, but there's always more you can do, and I figure at this point every dollar spent's probably an investment, so it's worth doing. One thing I'm balancing up though is I was lucky enough to have David Hasselhoff drive this car. So I'm kind of balancing keeping as much of the car in the state it was when he drove it, with adding a few more bits that'll make it more of a screen accurate sort of a replica. So that's my goal. I don't want to get carried away. I've already done a whole lot more with this car than I ever planned. I've done a lot of the work myself because it's been done on a budget, and friends and neighbours especially that have helped me. But yeah, so the work I want to do over the next year or two perhaps, I'll call it phase 2. I'll start with the rear bumper. I haven't got the correct rear bumper, as you can see, so I want to swap that out for the correct one. The correct one doesn't have the ground effects, so that's probably the first thing. I've got PMD seats coming. Shout out to Delaney up in Hamilton, New Zealand. He's gifted me a pair of PMDs, hard to find in New Zealand, so they're on their way, and I'm going to get the seats front and back redone. As you can see, these were my imitation PMD headrests that I built, and they've been pretty good, but you can't beat PMD. So that's the next thing. Center console, I need to get the right one, and then I can get the center console electronics as well. Upper console, my car's a hard top, which I'm pretty happy about. They don't leak, and plenty of rigidity. So I've got a cosmetic T-top inside and out, and I sort of daisy chained up some buttons into this old door panel to imitate the upper console. But I'd like to get probably a season 2 console, and I quite like the lower profile ones, so they're not too cumbersome, and I'll find a way to fix that to the ceiling. Door panels, I'm okay with these ones. They're not the right ones, but they're near enough, and I've done a bit of work on them to make them look a bit more like the original one, but I may or may not do the door panels. But anyway, so inside, PMD seats, and I'll get the back seats to match the front. Center console, upper console. I'm not going to go with a switch pod, I don't think. I quite enjoy the fact this car's really functional. It could be a daily driver. I've had a heap of work done on the engine. It's really a really good running car, and the switch pods, sort of as cool as they are, I'm not too worried about whether I put those in or not, because they just get in the way. So yeah, that's it for the inside. And the outside, yeah, it's just that bumper. So apart from that, I say this now, but I think I'll be good. Calling it phase 2. It might take me a year or so, depending on how quickly I can get the parts and get the money together to pay for it, of course. But if you want to check out the progress, stay tuned to my KITT for Kids page on YouTube, and I'll also put some posts on our Knights of NZ page. Just trying to think of what else I was going to do. I thought there was something else on the exterior. Nose is good. Scanner. I replaced the hood. Had all sorts of issues with that. It previously had a fiberglass scoop riveted to a metal hood, and that was a disaster. So I replaced the hood. Oh, rear glass. That was the other thing. I knew there was one more thing. So this is a pretty good bit of glass, but I scratched it when I was restoring the car. You can't really see it on the light. You can, yeah. So there's scratches all along the bottom of the glass, and I know there's a couple of bits of rear glass here in Christchurch, so I'll probably pick up one of those as well. Replace the rear window. So that's it. So yeah, stay tuned if you want to watch the progress. Cheers, see ya.